Finally coming back with another explosive video. I want to cover a base that basically no one has really covered a lot on. There's been a lot of misconceptions about it, and I really want to go over the Dulce base and really what the Dulce base was used for and really what it is, because it's not what you think it is. It's in New Mexico. It's run by the Department of Energy. It used to be the Atomic Energy Commission ran the base, but it's a cylindrical base. It's up in the Archuleta Mesa in the mountains up there, and it was used to treat the insanity. It was a prison, actually, and I had some connections with it only because I did stuff at Sandia National Labs of Albuquerque, because I was doing some robotic stuff there. They had some programs that were tied into Dulce, so I did stuff at Dulce around in the 90s, and the whole facility is wild because they do a lot of stuff with embryonic fusion technology, cloning. And they have a machine over there. They call it the Trident fusion machine, and it fuses the embryos together. Sends a special waveform, a radioactive waveform. It's atomic. It fuses the embryos together. So they'll take DNA from a reptilian or a human or whatever they're crossbreeding. They'll take the DNA samples from both, put it on a glass tray tube, and they'll shoot this radioactive embryonic fusion technology ray beam at this embryo, cause it to fuse together for cloning, and then they'll speed up the operation through it's an incubator basically to speed up the cell growth of the embryo. It's kind of wild, bizarre shit, but they're doing that at a cellular level, so you can see the gist of it. It's cellular, speeding up those cells to grow in this vat. So anyway, and they have these huge, one thing interesting about this thing, I was in communication stuff. I did most of the computer set. I networked some of the systems there for downlinks on the satellites. I was downlinking some of the stuff because I did stuff for the biomed facility there. And I actually sent up encoded information about what they were doing through the satellites. They're interconnected to the computing systems there. So I did a lot of stuff with that. So anyway, I will get back into that, but I also want to cover a few other things with the technology, with the flash gun that they had up there for security. The security people didn't use guns up there, they used a fucking flash gun. And what a flash gun was nothing more than a electromagnetic transmitter for low voltage, and then they had a kind of like a stun gun, but what it was actually a high-powered microwave weapon. It had a magnetron in the fucking thing. Okay, and a high voltage power supply, and it triggered the magnetron to release radiation from that. That was another device they used. Like I said, I was not a bioscientist. I don't know. I can't get too technical with all this stuff. I wasn't a physicist. I was an engineer and stuff, in communications. So that's what I did. But anyway, I want to get also back with the satellite linking systems. They did have a project similar to a Project Looking Glass or Galileo there at Dulce, and they do indeed have a facility down there for time travel. There's another thing down there where they study the dream aurora of your dreams. So you can see how that ties into Nellis too, because the dream facility, they study your dreams. Like I said, I talked about cataloging and stuff, so they do a lot of stuff with that. And they do a lot of stuff with crystals. And I'll get into the crystal gauzing technology that they're doing with cloaking. It's sort of like electro-optical camouflaging. I'll get into some of the cloaking that they're doing at Dulce using crystals, liquid crystals, and holograms at a cellular level, not through lasers and nothing like that. They use this as a cloaking device for whatever. That's all I'm going to say. It's at a cellular level using liquid crystals. Anyway, I'm gonna sign out and everything, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's coming up on Dulce. It's explosive. It's the facts. This is unprecedented. I'm not reading from anything. It's all in the noggin, but I'm doing this all in my head. So enjoy the video. Peace out. Hope you all enjoy it. The world, again, is not what you think it is, folks. It's almost like living in a computer world. We're living a generated computer world that we create our own virtual reality. We're seeing things as our mind puts it together. Dulce is not what you think it is. Anyway, peace out. Love and happiness. Hope you guys enjoy the Dulce video. This is just a preview of it. Like I said, I'll be covering a lot of stuff with it. There definitely is a biogenetic lab down there, but it wasn't used for what you think it is. Doing all kinds of, I call it the Frankenstein factory, doing a lot of stuff with gene splicing and stuff, and cloning, and there's some teleportation research done in control remote viewing. I'll get back into that program a little later. Peace out. Bill out. The world isn't what you think it is, folks. Love and happiness.